We're in Kuching with Sarawak Tourism. Sarawak is a state on Malaysian Borneo, and today we're going to be eating a seafood feast on the top of a car park building. Plus, we're going to be having a food unique to Sarawak. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate. We hope you're hungry. Let's eat. We're eating at Top Spot tonight in Kuching, which is a food centre that's located on the top of a giant car park building. And we have heard that this is the place to come for a seafood feast. There are loads of different eateries here, and they all have fresh seafood on ice. There is so much to choose from. There's fresh fish, there's bamboo cockles, there's squid, there's stingray, there's giant prawns. You basically choose what you like the look of and then the style of cooking that you're after. We can't wait to try all of this food. We have a gigantic seafood feast. Let me talk you through what we've got on our table. We are starting with a soup which is quite sticky and thick, and it's got sea cucumber and egg in it. We've got a steamed manjung, which is a type of fish. We've got fried squid or sotong. We've got prawns, which have been cooked with spring onion and ginger and garlic, and the smell wafting up from that plate is incredible. We've got a sweet leaf that's been cooked with some egg, and last but not least we have got a plate of midin, which are jungle ferns, and they are native to Sarawak. We are super excited to try everything that's on the table. This is midin, and it is so beautiful. It's been cooked with sambal belacan, which is a fermented shrimp and chili condiment, and then the fern itself is called a fiddlehead fern because you can see the tendril there looks like the top of a fiddle. And there are apparently over 1,000 varieties of fern in Sarawak, but you can only eat 8 or 9 of the varieties. Crazy. You would really want to get your foraging right. Let's give this a go. That is everything I love in a vegetable. It's really crunchy, and it tastes just so full of flavour. It's not chewy at all, it's just been cooked to perfection. This is one dish that you have to eat when you're in Sarawak. It's time to dive into this fish next, because steamed fish is best eaten as soon as possible. I actually told you incorrectly what the fish was. I said it was manjung, but it is actually janaha, which is golden snapper, and it's just been butterflied, as you can see, and then it's been steamed with there's some ginger, there's spring onions, there's carrot, I think maybe a little bit of coriander, and then it's just bathing in this sweet soy sauce with a bit of oil. Let's just dive into it. Oh, I barely prodded it and it totally just fell apart. It is so tender, and I can just lift that meat up. Look at that. I'm gonna put that in my bowl and eat it with a little bit of the ginger as well, because that will make for a really tasty mouthful, hopefully. Okay, let's go. Oh, lost a piece of fish. It's just been steamed to the point where it's just right. It's been whisked off the heat. It's just melt in your mouth. I love steamed fish because the flavours of the seafood or the fish can really shine, and it's not overwhelmed by other flavours. It's really simple. The ginger's quite strong, and the fish is just super sweet. That's gonna just go so well with this white rice, that midin, which I tried again in that mouthful. This spread is really good so far.
I've managed to grab this giant piece of sea cucumber, so you can see it gets cut really thin and it's just sort of curled up here. So let's try just the sea cucumber portion. Got a really good texture. It's got a tiny bit of chew, but it's quite slippery.
Taste-wise, a little bit like the ocean, but really it just has the overall flavour of the soup actually, like the sea cucumber flavour. Ooh, now it's going really bitter. Oh yeah, it's gone really bitter now that the soup has all come off it. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, it's made my tongue go all tingly too. It's really cool. Now let's just try, I've got more sea cucumber but more soup this time. Yeah, it was really good. This is really good. It's going to like balance out all these other stronger flavours like the chili and garlic and stuff. Yum.
I've got to bite into these juicy looking prawns. So they've been cooked with rock salt, spring onion, there's garlic, and they smell so heavenly. They almost smell like garlic butter, and then there's this light batter. It's still in the shell, so I'm just going to rip that shell off. Comes off pretty easy. Oh, no. Oh yeah, okay, so that was the shell. I thought that was the batter, but the shell's actually really thin, and then there's that like light crust over it. So I'm going to pull that apart and go to right. So garlicky, really juicy and plump, and they've still got a little bit of chew. That's just such a great flavour combination. Garlic, spring onion, it's really punchy flavours. That's a great bite.
I've got to talk more about these jungle ferns or midin. They are really, really tasty, and these have to be hand harvested in the jungle, like foraged. So they're pretty special, these. Like, look at this giant mouthful.
They've got so much crunch, and they're like, they've got that life of a green, that lively flavour, with the crunch, burst of juice, sweetness. It's got that sambal belacan on it, so it's got a little spice. They are absolutely awesome. This spread is absolutely awesome too. We're enjoying every dish so much. There's so much food, so let's dive in and just clean this all up. It's not going to be hard.
That was an awesome meal. The hustle and bustle here is incredible. There's so many people, all locals, which is great. At the seafood stands, there's just everyone's diving in, grabbing what they want. Seafood's flying in all directions, and it was awesome. Such a good meal, absolutely awesome food. Loved it. It was so, so good.
Thank you to Sarawak Tourism for making this experience possible. We are loving our time in Kuching, Sarawak. Remember to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe to follow more of our Sarawak adventure, and we will see you next time. We hope we inspired you to eat and explore like a traveller, not a tourist. Jumpa lagi!
Jumpa lagi!